Mindy Rouser, your Essential Ninja, and I'm just going to assume that you want to have more energy in the day, you want to have more cognitive ability, you want to be sharper, brighter, just feel like you can keep up with your kids or keep up with your workload. I'm going to assume that you are on lifelong vitality, or at least you know and are interested in learning more about lifelong vitality. This is how I start my week. This is how I start my everyday, you guys. And I have found that I sleep better. I'm just energetic. I have a positive attitude. And if I go a couple days and I forget to take them, I can feel that sluggishness or like I need a coffee in the middle of the afternoon. So as you're getting your makeup on or you're getting ready for the day or maybe you're driving in your car, I hope that you like these Wednesday tips and I hope they make a real positive difference in your day. I only have a few minutes because I always promise to keep these as short as possible. So I'm not going to go into all the details of why all of the ingredients, but I'm just kind of going to give you an overview to pique your interest, to look into it a little bit more or ask some questions. So we call it the LLV, and there's 3 bottles in it. One is our whole food nutrient, one is our cellular complex, and one is our, I think, the XE Omega, think of it like all of your anti-inflammatory omega oils. So the first one, our Microplex VMZ, we have a patented delivery system that makes sure that you can absorb all of the nutrients that are in here. Think of it as your daily multivitamin, but it's a whole food nutrient. So you're getting everything that you need that you can't possibly get from your diet. This by itself, if this was all that you took, this is an amazing vitamin, and you have 4 of them in the bottle every day in a 30-day supply when you get this box. It pairs well, and I always suggest that you absolutely take the XE Omega with it. These are all of your omega oils, so your essential fatty acids that you need for all of the things for your body to work well. Some of my favorite products or ingredients in the XE Omega are all of the anti-inflammatory essential oils. We've got frankincense, we've got all of the omega-3 oils. Our diet in America is highly skewed. They say 20-1 with inflammatory oils versus anti-inflammatory oils. So you want to make sure you're getting those on a daily basis, and you're getting them from fish and marine sourced fatty acids. And so it helps with joint health, mobility, skin health, cardiovascular, immune system, all of those. I notice a real difference when I pair the 2 of them together. And then for the price, you basically get Alpha CRS free when you buy them in the trio pack as opposed to getting them by themselves. I don't know anyone that doesn't get them in a pack, either the daily nutrient, those 2, or all 3. Alpha CRS, think about this as your energy complex and also your cellular protection. So we have free radicals that are always in our body, and they're working to oxidize things and basically make us older, make us feel older. This combats that with antioxidants and also protects our cell, and ginkgo biloba is in there, and also resveratrol, so it helps give you that energy that you need. This is your foundation of wellness and how you should start every single day. A new product, though, if you're a lifer like me and you've been using Lifelong Vitality and loving it forever, I've started drinking it with my collagen every morning. This is part of our new MetaPWR line. This is called the MetaPWR Advantage. You guys, if you haven't got on the collagen bandwagon yet, or if you've been looking at it, maybe trying another kind, this has 9, count them, 9 different collagens to address 9 different areas inside your body. Collagen's the most abundant protein in the whole body, and this is extremely absorbable. One of the problems with collagen is that our body doesn't absorb it very well. doTERRA has basically made it so it gets digested first, and it puts it into small little bite-sized pieces, if you will, of tripeptides, and most collagen has maybe 15 or so % tripeptides in it so that your body absorbs it. Advantage has 70% tripeptides, and I've usually only seen 1 to 3 different kinds of collagen. It has 9 different kinds of collagen. This has given me so much energy in the morning, and instead of just taking my vitamins with water, I take it with this. But the last thing I'm going to say about it is that it also has NMN in it, which triggers your body's production of NAD, and you can think about that as your age-reversing ingredient. You heard me right. age reversing. So not only are we dealing with the things collagen deals with, the tighter skin, the smoother skin, the elasticity that's tightened up, the joints, the ligaments, everything inside your body is going to benefit from taking the collagen every day. These give you 30 sachets in a 1-month supply. These also have a 100% money back guarantee. Those are my 2 foundations of wellness to start your day. Next, I'm going to share with you my favorite diffuser recipe for this week, and then I'll let you go about your day. It is eucalyptus, grapefruit, cinnamon, and black spruce. You guys, this is an amazing blend that uplifts me. It feels fresh and clean, but also motivating. You can put 1 to 3 drops. I suggest you play with it every day. Add a couple more of one and 1 or 2 of another and see what you like best. But all of our diffuser recipes are going to be in the file section. So each week I'll add a new one of my favorites and tell you why and how I use it. So have a great rest of your week. Thank you for enjoying our video today and learning more about your health. Without your health, we have nothing.